Somebody, it's watching, and I'm going to go ahead and do my ideas for my new Ratchet and Clank game. On Monday, I did the review for Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart, and now I'm going to be making my own game up for Ratchet and Clank. If you've got your own if you've got your own ideas for your own Ratchet and Clank game, let me know in the comment section below. I'm looking forward to seeing your ideas. And I've been looking forward to doing this ever since I played Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. I had this idea of my own Ratchet and Clank game, and let's get to it. So we'll start off with the story for my Ratchet and Clank game, which the main villain in the Ratchet and Clank franchise is Dr. Nefarious. So he's going to be taken down in the prologue of the game. So right at the beginning, you be defeating Dr. Nefarious. And there is going to be a new threat for the rest of the game, which is going to be a made-up character for the franchise. I'm not sure who the character would be or what they would look like, but it's going to be a character that's not existed in Ratchet and Clank before, so it's going to be new for the franchise. Another thing is it will be about Ratchet and Clank saving the world as per usual, but it's also going to be about finding Ratchet's long-lost family, which they actually do get successful at the end, and they have a family reunion. And Clank gets to meet them for the first time. That's really all I'm gonna say for the story. Now I'll move on for my ideas with the characters. The characters, of course, is going to be Ratchet and Clank, but instead of just being a one player game, it's going to be 1 to 2 players. So it could be also be a co-op game. So one of you could play as Ratchet, one of you could play as Clank. I don't think there's any Ratchet and Clank game that's done this before, so it is quite unique. And I really feel that there's a lot of co-op games out there. So it would be nice to have another co-op game that my dad and I could really enjoy. And now I'll move on to the locations. So as far as the locations are concerned, there are 5, but one of them you just go there for the prologue, which is going to be Veldin, and that's where Ratchet and Clank live. And it's a location that's appeared in several Ratchet and Clank games. And as far as the locations I made up, I don't actually have names for them. You can let me know names of maybe the main villain and these locations in the comment section below if you want. So I had the first area after you go to Veldin being being a snow area, and then going to be a desert area, then a seaside resort type of area, and a city on the island, and that's going to be where the main villain has his hideout, which is going to be in an island in the middle of nowhere that's got a city on it. And that's really it for the locations. Now I'll move on to the gameplay. So as far as the gameplay is concerned, I think there will be new weapons for the franchise and have a lot of variety of things to do. And I think there should also be mini games as well. I think that's something that might be quite fun and unique in the game. Doing all sorts of mini games. Maybe one of them might be Ratchet and Clank doing tennis, playing bowling, doing all sorts of things like that. Really. And as far as the collectibles are concerned, there'll be armor and bolts to collect, and some of the bolts are going to be made of gold. And it's pretty much how the collectibles were in Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart, the latest Ratchet and Clank game. So I just really enjoy the collectibles in that one, and I'd just love to see a return for that in this made up Ratchet and Clank game of mine. As we all going to say for the collectibles, so this Ratchet and Clank game will be called The Adventures of Ratchet and Clank, and it's going to be available. It would be available as a PS5 exclusive, and that's really all going to say for my ideas for this new Ratchet and Clank game. Let me know yours in the comment section below. I don't really think there's too much else to really talk about. I talked about the story, the characters, gameplay, collectibles, what the name of the game is actually going to be called. I've talked about the locations. I've talked about all of that in this video. I've not really got too much else to mention. If I have other ideas, I might go ahead and do another video. As it stands, it's just going to be a one-off video for this. I've also done one for Crash Bandicoot 4, so you can check that out on my channel if you want. And I might go ahead and link that in the description. You know what, I will. So in the description of this video, there will be a link to my ideas for Crash Bandicoot video, but it will contain spoilers for Crash Bandicoot 4. It's about time that's the full name of that game. And that's really all I'm going to say for this video. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and comment. Peace out, and ciao.